All right, we are live. And I probably won't have very many people tonight, so that's okay though.
So you're recording.
Yeah, I'm recording. And nobody is in here yet.
Nobody
Nobody knows.
knows the trouble I've seen.
I hope somebody watches this and hears your music.
Oh dear. That's not fair. I forget that it's recording.
Oh, we have one person watching. So I don't know who you are yet, but welcome. I am by myself tonight. Uh, having peanut butter withdrawals. Haven't seen him pretty much all week. I've seen him once, and don't know where he is tonight. So, and I apologize for not putting a post up that I was going to be live. I have been busy. If you can't tell by the background, we put a tarp up around. What's up, Aaron? Venice. Thank you. Oh, people love my channel. Oh, sweet. I trust me. I'm just a goofy old redneck, and that's about it. So, oh man, I'm getting bombarded. I should have turned off all the posts and stuff. So, yeah, peanut butter is not here tonight. Peanut butter is, I don't know where he's at. He hasn't showed up. I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen from him. Nothing. He was camped over that way about 5 to 7 miles earlier this week, and I haven't heard from him since. I didn't know he's been doing his own thing, and that's fine. So, um, I want to know what you guys want to talk about tonight. So I know there's only two of you in here, but
Early
if
bird
there's
gets the worm. What do you want to talk about?
if there's something you guys want to know about this life or anything like that, I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it, at least from my experience. But like I've said in previous videos, it's going to be different for each person. So whatever I do could be completely different to what someone else does, or um, whatever. I don't know. I just figured I'd go live for a little bit tonight. Last week didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, but that's okay. It was pretty bad and pretty raunchy last week with all those dirty jokes. So, but um, like I said, the only thing I've done pretty much is I hung a tarp today to keep the wind out. Um, Me and my wife do a lot of gaming, board games, and we have been playing Ticket to Ride. And that's why I wanted to put the awning up so we can sit out here, put up a light. Here, let me show you this real quick. Oh, put my hand in front of the camera. And I'm doing all this on my cell phone. So you see that. I know the light's a little bright, but we put all this up and put all that there. Put a table here for the lights and stuff. Hung all this, and it says, if you can read behind me, it says traveling rednecks on those little squares. And you pay like $10 there. Any place to work and make money where you're at. They've got places here that you can actually get jobs at. They have concessions. They have part-time help. They have solar places that always need help. There's mechanic shops if you're a mechanic and know and have mechanic skills. This time of year, they're always looking for help. 9 times out of 10, I do believe they're cash under the table. Don't quote me on that. But I have a buddy of mine that was doing solar last year, and he was making about $1,000 a week under the table.
Don't say with you.
Just installing solar. So no, I'm not going
We
to
don't
tell.
want to get anybody's
No,
business in trouble.
yeah, we don't want to get nobody's business in trouble or anything. But I know from what he told me, I'll just put it that way, and that came straight from his mouth. So there are work out here, and then in January, right after the RTR or right before the RTR, if I'm not mistaken, they have a big white tent that's set up right here south of. Uh, so he's on. He just said, "Hi everyone, sorry I couldn't make it this week."
Hey, peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I'm having peanut butter withdrawals. Puddin's melting. So anyway, in the end of January, January 19th, they're going to have a big white tent up here. And what they do is they have, if you live in an RV or a van or whatever, they have places to where you can go and actually get a job. You can do camp hosting. You can do maintenance. They have different kinds of jobs, and they're all over the United States. And you can go anywhere you want to go. Pretty much the first one in the gate.
You yourself there.
Yeah, you have to get yourself to this place.
To the job.
And like when this gate opens up, it's first come, first serve. So you want to be there when the gate opens so you can get so that way you can get in there and get the best job that they have.
Get your foot in the door.
Yeah. So, and that's what Lucky's going to do. Lucky's going to try to get a camp host job.
I'm going to camp out the night before so I can be the first person in.
So, but other than that, this week has been kind of boring. The sunset. Let's turn this and see if these guys can see this.
Can you see that beautiful sky?
You guys see that?
Slightly. Yeah.
Move it that way.
It's so pretty.
And that's what we're looking at. That is actually the west. Of course, the sunset.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa's with peanut butter.
Oh, so that's the sunset we're looking at now. And hi, Teresa. I'm glad you made it. And peanut butter. So, but yeah, if there's jobs here, you just got to look for them when you get here. But everybody's always looking for help. But now, in saying that,
there's a lot of people looking for jobs.
Yeah, there's a lot of people looking for jobs too. So you have to be down here to get started in that, or to be here quickly to get one of those jobs. Now, a lot of these jobs are only seasonal, so it's only from like, I'm guessing now because, like I said, I'm retired and I can't work. I'm guessing from like September to April is, from September to March is probably when most of these businesses are open.
This is their winter is their busy season.
I'm one of them. Oh, I'm one of them. Oh, he's looking for a job. He's one of them looking for a job. So
am I.
So what else has been happening? I really don't. We went and tried to buy a new RV this week, and that didn't work. There was a discrepancy. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to mention any companies, but there was a discrepancy. We were looking at a 2017 Outback that had a super slide in it, and it was a 26-foot, but it actually had twice the room than
an Outback.
Or a hideout. It was a Keystone hideout. We went and looked at it. It was 26 foot, but like I said, it had the super slide and it had twice as much room as this. But when they sent the papers to the bank, there was a lot of overlapping and discrepancies in the paperwork, and my bank was like, nah,
not doing it.
So, oh, come on, out the company. No, I'm not, dude, because the guy is really nice. I'm not going to out the company because I really like the guy. He's an older guy. And there's a good chance Monday I might, and this is no promises, Monday I might be going to buy a new quad. So that way we can have a little toy around here. So I'm not going to out the company because this guy is really nice. He's been really, really nice. He's just an older gentleman, and I think he screwed up on the papers. So that's all there is to that. So, if anybody wants to, he was like, woohoo, peanut butter. So I hope you got your bike fixed. You blew the smoke.
Blame it on the wind. I blew it that way.
Yeah, and the wind's coming back towards me.
So I didn't blow it at you.
Frickin' smokers. No, I'm kidding.
Take it up with Mother Nature.
So anyway, if there's anything you guys want to know tonight, yeah, and I need a haircut like really bad. My hair is getting like really bad. So, oh, he still hasn't gotten his bike back. Dear
that
dude.
Sucks. But did you get the part that you ordered?
Did you get the pitcock?
Jeez, I wasn't trying to say it because it's such a bad sounded word.
No, it's a pitcock on a fuel tank. It's just called a pitcock.
I know. I just said that thing you ordered. I was being more socially correct.
The one thing you guys will always know about me, the final part should be here this week. Dude, it's already Saturday. You said it should have been here this past week. I know that, but
This week ends today.
Yeah.
The new week starts tomorrow. What the heck are you talking about?
dude, you're slacking. No, I'm kidding. I really do hope you get it. And like I said, I'm going Monday to try to get a quad. So he said Wednesday.
I know.
Oh, okay, you can see it. She just now pulled it up on her phone so she can watch
So I can read the blind old man his chat.
I'm not a blind old man. I'm just a crazy redneck
that can't see.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. I have it seems like the older I get, the worse I have to try to see.
By the way, where are you? And do you worry about people stealing your shit when you're not at your camper?
You know what? We are in La Posa South, and it's just south of Quartzsite, and we're probably maybe a mile and a half out of town. No, 2 miles out of town.
I think it's about a mile and a half.
About a mile and a half, 2 miles. Okay. Anyway, we're about a mile and a south.
That.
We're about a mile and a half south out of town, and we paid $180 to stay here until April 15th, which we probably won't stay until April 15th because by then it'll be like 100 degrees here, and this fat boy, it'll be like. So
well, that and I'm going to be at the tent in January trying to get a job.
And normally, if you go to the tent to get a job, then you have to be where you're going by probably April or May, more likely April. Well, so, but
when the season starts, the busy season starts in the places they're sending.
And I've left tables out. I've left my chairs out. I have a pressure washer. I left it out, which I'm giving my pressure washer away. So if anybody knows anybody who wants a pressure washer that's around La Posa South, let me know. I gave away a Garmin earlier today, and I'm going through a bunch of stuff in my truck, and I'm starting to clean house. I have
an
anti-sway bar kit that has everything to hook up to a trailer. The only thing you need is that little ball that hooks to it. There's a place here in Quartzsite that you can actually pick up the ball, and I think they're only like $5 or $10. But the kit's brand new, but the anti-sway thing is an older one that came with the RV that I have. And I took the new one from, all I needed was the anti-sway bar that hooks from the truck to the trailer. So I have that. And I have a skill saw that I'm getting rid of because I have a huge chop saw in the back of the rig. And I'm going to go through some other stuff. And
so if you guys know somebody,
if you know of anybody that could use it and know that it's going to be put to good use,
we just want to give it to someone who's going to get good use out of it, not like try to sell it or
right. My thing is I'm not going to ship it nowhere. It has to be somebody in this general location. So I know Maverick or Peanut Butter and Teresa, I know you guys know of people who want that. And Maverick, don't even bring up that name because I refuse to give him anything. So we'll put it at that. We'll leave it at that. Peanut Butter and Teresa, I saw Mike today. Old Mike, but had the Dodge van with the little teardrop. We went out to eat today, and oh my God, he's funnier than ever. Oh dear God. And he's got a full beard. Mike's got a full beard now. So we went out and seen him. I'm going to take him out to lunch on Tuesday, I hope. And he's doing good. I forgot to answer Aaron's question about anybody stealing stuff. We've left shit out, dude.
We're cautious, but we're not really worried about our stuff. We don't leave it out because we don't want to kick ourselves later.
Right. Now I do have a 5,700 watt Yamaha generator that's hooked to the back, but I do have it cabled to the back bumper so no one can steal it. But we've never had any issues. My gas cans are laying out. My water cans are all 4 of my water jugs, my 7-gallon water jugs, are all sitting outside, and nobody's messed with nothing.
We leave our table and our chairs out.
Yep, we leave a lot of stuff out, and I've left my solar panels out all the time.
Nobody messes with anything. I mean, I think everybody kind of keeps an eye out for everyone else.
Okay, Venice. I think it's Venice. You have a good night, and thanks for coming in. Ox.
Oh, you did. No, we just started off.
But
what is it? Aaron said, "Where do you go when it gets hot?" Sorry for all the stupid questions. But
no, they're not stupid.
I'm in NC and never been out west, so I'm really curious.
Let me tell you something. And this, my grandpappy told me this when I was a kid. The only stupid question is the question that's never asked. What's that say? Sup, everyone?
Sup? Hey, Aunt Vera.
Oh, Aunt Vera made it. Love you, Aunt Vera.
We tend to go
wherever
for the summer.
This past year, we went up to Illinois to see my aunts. No, this is not the slabs. No. Oh no, I won't. I'm a redneck, and I'm pretty. I don't think I'm badass, but I can hold my own. But I won't go there.
Peanut Butter said we go north to higher altitude.
Yeah, we go some. It doesn't matter. We're probably going to go to Utah this year. I don't know. We might even try to go back to Illinois. I don't know yet. It depends on if she gets. If she gets a camp host job, it could be anywhere from South Carolina to Washington to Maine or whatever. Wherever they have a campsite that they want us, then that's where we're going to have to go. So, and that's hopefully we can get something that's pretty close by, so we're not going to have to use a bunch of fuel to get there. That's why I want her to get there quickly, so we can find something closer. Ox, Peanut Butter. Ox is saying 420 for life.
Whoop whoop.
So.
Wouldn't you know?
So, oh my God, my alarm went off. I've been having problems with my phone. Hi, Janice. And Janice, just so you know, tonight is going to be a lot smoother. There's not going to be a lot of cussing because Peanut Butter's not here. So, you don't want to be in there?
I don't care. I'm just reading your comments.
Oh, okay. She's reading the comments, but she's sitting right here. Buffering.
No, his alarm went off, so it paused the live feed.
My clock is somehow got changed, and I don't know how it did it. It was, what is it now? 6:15 or something? 6:22?
Hi, Aunt Vera.
What is it? Like 6:22 now?
It is 6:15.
Okay, it's 6:15. Somehow or another, my clock on my phone is reading 5:15. So I'm an hour behind.
He was just trying to give himself an extra hour in the day to get stuff done.
No, I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened because I changed my phone to manual. So that way, if anything happened, or, that way it wasn't changing. Because when you're right on the border of California and Arizona, the time span goes back and forth,
You could go from one side of the rig and it'll change when you walk over to the other side of the rig. So I have mine where all the automatic.
Because where it could be 3 o'clock in Arizona, it would be 2 o'clock in California. But if you get close enough to the Colorado River and you're on the Arizona side, it will go to 2 o'clock. Or you could be at the back of the RV, it'll be 2 o'clock. You go to the front of the RV, it's 3 o'clock. So anyway, my phone got changed and the alarm clock just went off because I had it set for 5:15 for the live stream. Yeah, keep laughing.
I turned all the automatic time zone and the automatic time and date off on my phone so it doesn't do that.
But I did turn it off.
Obviously not.
I did. I turned it off.
He thinks he turned it off.
No, I did. I turned it off. I swear to God, I turned it off.
Time is funny. It's funny until you wake up an hour late and you're supposed to be somewhere.
Kevin. Yeah, but this I don't have to be nowhere. I have been doing a crap load of cleaning too. Been sitting in my chair. I cleaned up all my computer desk. I cleaned up underneath it. Got rid of a bunch of shit that I don't need anymore. Like I said, Kevin, if you and Teresa know of anybody who needs some stuff, I'll make a list here when I get it all ready. And Ox, I got one word for you. Sorry, I got an itch, Ox. No, I have been needing to clean it, so I agree. But I've gotten most of it cleaned up now, and like I said, what the hell, Aunt Vera? I've been doing good about keeping everything clean, and it's been bugging the hell out of me. But the only problem is my knee's been bugging the hell out of me too, so I can't really do that much. So I have to be very cautious of what I do so I don't frickin' hurt my knee anymore. And then the other day it rained. Thanks, needed a point. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You know, if you need to point at any time, just let me know, Ox. I can point at you anytime you want.
Oh, goodness.
Uh, I'm just kidding, Ox. I won't do that to you. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit as I can. He's doing it back. Oh, Ox, I can't wait to meet you, dude. At least we get to sit down and drink a beer. If not, we're gonna sit down and drink Jack. So,
A
Coke
special
can.
collection of Coke cans just for you. Yeah, we've got something in plan for you too, boy.
Yeah, Maverick or peanut butter. You just wait. Me and her have been collecting stuff, and we got stuff to throw in your rig now. Just wait till you see what it is. I'll just wait till if Ty ends up coming down here, I'll just buy a freaking can of peanuts and throw them in the rig.
That's what I was gonna
And
say.
that way, let Rocco go in and have a heyday.
I have a handful of peanuts. That would work.
Oh yeah, remember what happened when I threw peanuts? Uh, blah blah blah. Okay, just so if you guys don't know this, last year our buddy Ty that lives in Canada wanted me to watch his two dogs, and he has two huge. He had two huge mastiffs. God rest Moose's soul. Moose passed away this past year, and to me, that's losing an animal is very rough. So, but anyway, last year we were down here in La Posa South where we parked at, and I looked at Peanut Butter and I said, "How big of an asshole? How big of an asshole do you think I am?" Or no, I'm trying to think how I put that. How big of an asshole do you think I am? So I took a handful of peanuts, literally a handful of peanuts, threw them in his rig. Moose and Rocco freaking, they ran full bore, jumped on his bed. He was still laying in bed. What's that? What no, don't.
I read that comment almost quicker than he did, and I almost got him, but
so don't do it. You'll be sleeping under the trailer tonight.
whatever.
So anyway, threw the handful of peanuts in. Peanut Butter still laying in bed. And when the peanuts went in there, the dogs flew in on the bed trying to get all the peanuts. And then I became an even bigger asshole because I took another handful and threw them back in there again. So that was pretty interesting. And he didn't like me, I don't think, for a couple minutes because he was trying to fight dogs.
Mine just keeps buffering. Says we see Lucky sits on the driver's side.
Yeah. Yours is buffering?
Yeah, it just keeps buffering like every 2 seconds.
Are you guys seeing me okay, or is there any issues?
Are you guys all buffering?
Are you guys buffering? Because I'm not buffering. I am a buffer. Nothing's coming through right now. All good. Okay, Janice says it's all good. Okay. But yeah, after that, he hated me. Well, and then it was another day after that.
It's your electric personality, Ox.
Yeah. So a couple days after that, I have to get up in the morning and drop the Cosby kids off at the pool. And in my bathroom's in the back of the RV. Well, Ty let us use his inverter generator. So I had it plugged in the back of my RV and I heard noise. So I hurried up and cut the kids off from going to the pool, went and grabbed my gun, come outside, and freaking I seen a guy with a big freaking hoodie over his head. And I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Hey, Steel Tent.
Hey, Steel Tent. Said, who the fuck are you? And he's like, no, don't shoot. It's just me. It's just me. I almost shot Peanut Butter that morning because I thought he was trying to steal the generator. So that was another story that happened.
Can't trust Peanut Butter. No, I'm just kidding.
That's nice to know about your kids. Oh, about taking the Cosby kids to the pool? I could have said I was taking the Browns to the Super Bowl because that's the only Super Bowl they'll ever see.
Hopefully there's no Browns fans.
Yeah, if there's any Browns fans.
All of a sudden your channel goes down.
I will never hear the end of it. So is there anything anybody wants to know? Any questions you want to ask me? Anything I can do? Laughing my butt off.
I miss you, Aunt Vera.
Like I said, I'm probably going to keep this probably about another 15 minutes and then cut it off. Damn, note to self: don't sneak up on Puddin. Yeah,
No,
don't,
don't do that.
don't. I don't. We heard noises out the other night, and I walked out in my fucking underwear with a loaded 38
It
Super.
sounded like somebody came up on the
Yeah,
side of the rig and went,
yeah,
but it was like more like on the truck, which was parked right outside the rig, and I was like, what was that? So he grabs his gun and goes outside
yeah.
to check.
I'm in my underwear and my flip flops. I don't give a fuck because if somebody's going to come up, they're going to get shot. They screw around with my stuff. So if you come up, make sure you yell my name from a little ways away so I don't come out with a loaded gun and shoot first. Because I don't mess around with that stuff. I know it's probably not right, and you're probably thinking, "Oh my God, this guy's scary." No,
So Aaron said, what's the weather like there?
the weather here is actually really nice during the day. It's still what, say 70, 65 to 70.
I think it's been right around 70.
Yeah.
We had a rainstorm
2 days ago.
2 days ago, and it's been a little bit cooler since then. But it was getting up to like 75 high during the day, and then it drops down to 50s.
Yeah, about 50s, maybe even mid 40s at night.
It definitely gets cooler at night. It's the desert. It just gets cold within
wet skunk and a burlap bag in the back of the truck. How much wood would you woodchuck chuck?
How much wood would woodchuck chuck? Woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck would chuck lots of wood. If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
This woodchuck's gonna chuck your wood. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck your wood, bitch. Keep it up, peanut butter. That peanut butter's gonna go nice and smooth.
Aaron, it's very nice here, but
Yeah.
that's kind of why we live this life, because Puddin can't handle cold temps with some medical, because of the surgeries that he's had. It hurts him real bad.
Yeah.
And I can't handle hot heat, or I get migraines. So we kind of chase the beautiful weather.
We chase about 70 degrees. So it works for both of us. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos, I had back surgery in 2008. The doctor screwed me up really, really bad. And he did L3, L4, L5, and S1. And he cut half of my sciatic nerve. Sorry, Facebook notification. I will tell you the meaning of life in a minute. So, yeah, 65 to 75 is the best ox. Now I forgot where I was going with that. What was I talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh my God. I just had a brain fart because I was trying to get the message off.
There's enough people listening. What was he talking about?
Yeah, what was I just talking about?
I just don't remember.
Oh my God. I had to clear the notification off on my phone and
your sciatic nerve.
The doctor cut half of my sciatic nerve, so I have no feeling down the outside of my right leg. So if you take my right leg and you cut it straight down the middle all the way down to my feet, on the outside of that I have no feeling. The inside I have feeling. You remember those roller pins that they check your reflexes and shit with, and it looks like a little pinwheel and it has a little needle sticking out of it? They can do that on the outside of my leg, and you can play connect the dots. They could probably build a city on the outside with connect the dots. You put it on the inside of my leg, which they did, and I went like this to the doctor, and he's like, "What's that for?" And it wasn't that I was being mean or being nasty. It's just it hurt on the inside, but on the outside I didn't feel nothing. So then when in 2014, I had been fighting since my accident in 2008 for my right leg. I told him because I hit the fender of the concrete truck on my way down. And I said, something's wrong with my knee, and I don't know what it is. And my leg started giving out, and it kept giving out and kept giving out. And it was an endless battle with it. So I finally got into an orthopedic surgeon. He said if they would have accepted it back in 2009, early 2009, because I got hurt in November of 2008. And I was trying to get into the doctor from December and then in January of 2009, but they kept denying it. And then the orthopedic surgeon that replaced my knee said if I would have been here in 2009 when I first bitched about it, my knee would have never had to be replaced. So we'll leave it at that. And trust me, that's a long ass story in itself. And I'm dealing with a lot more shit. So I have to be in temperatures. I cannot be in cold temperatures because all I can do is curl up on a bed and I can't move. If any of you dealt with back pain, and I don't want to overemphasize my pain, but I don't want to underemphasize my pain because there are people out there that probably are worse than what I am.
But pain is different for everyone.
Yeah.
And some people can handle pain better than others, and some people, so pain is a relative thing.
And I've been dealing with it now for 10 years. It's not something I like to live with, but I've learned to live with it. And like I've told you in previous videos, I don't take pain meds. I don't
He's
take
not a
pain
pill
meds.
popper.
Yeah, I'm not a pill popper. I don't like to take any kind of pill. I struggle. She tries to get me to take ibuprofen, and I fight her on doing it because I just don't like taking them.
Well, when you complain about how much pain you're in, I know he doesn't like pills, but I'm kind of the person where like if you could get a little bit of relief, isn't it worth it to take?
Now I take Flexeril, which is a muscle relaxer. That's the only thing that I will take if I'm hurting. Other than that,
that doesn't help the pain.
But Ox, two back
surgeries, one knee needs replaced, another will need replaced soon.
See, dude, you know what I'm going through then. And if you've had 2 back surgeries, I feel for you. My heart goes out to you, Ox. They told me they would not do another one. I've been through back surgery at 30 years old. Oh my God.
L3, L4, and had okay results. Still have some nerve pain here and there, but still able to work now. That's good, Aaron.
Aaron, you're lucky. Very lucky. I wish I would have done. Now, the thing that I haven't really told a lot of people about, the guy that did the surgery on my back, after the fact, found out that he had 5 medical malpractice suits against him, and he left and went back to India.
What's that doctor on The Simpsons? You guys know him? Whenever he talks about his back doctor, I picture the doctor on The Simpsons.
Okay, the doctor. You up. The doctor's name, and this is no bullshit. The doctor's name is Sudesh Ebenezer. I should have known then that I was fucked.
It was Scrooge.
Scrooge, yeah, it was Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
I've just had to deal with so much crap, and I'm not bitching about it. Trust me, I refuse to bitch because I know there's people out there that are worse off than I am, and I've learned to deal with it.
Mike.
You just said that out loud. He wanted you to say that.
Mike Hunt.
Say it really fast.
I don't want to. I just said
Why?
Mike Hunt.
Why? Say it really fast. Come on, chicken shit.
No, because he wants me to say it.
Yes,
fast.
I know.
I enunciate my words.
I don't enunciate shit. I'm the most politically incorrect asshole you will ever meet in your life, and I don't care.
No, he said that because Bart would call the bar and say, I need to talk to my friend Hunt.
Dr. Nicholas Rivera is the doctor on
Mr.
Simpsons.
Hunt, first name Mike.
Yeah.
And then Mo would go, phone call for my cunt. Yes.
Lucky is the bomb.
Thanks, Janice. I appreciate that.
So, and for those of you who have not seen past videos, I don't have any front teeth here. And that is not due to chewing tobacco. That is due to my pain management specialist that I had.
It's why he hates pills.
Yeah, because he ended up giving me methadone. And I'm telling you right now, when it comes to pain meds or marijuana, pain meds, anything like that, peanut butter's taught me a lot about marijuana because I'm just not that person that I'm not into that stuff.
I explain marijuana to you. I had my medical card in Arizona.
You're the anchor of my sanity.
Well, we balance each other out.
Yeah.
I'm more serious and he's more goofy, but we balance each other out. But
I am way more goofy.
I had my medical marijuana card here in Arizona, and I researched. I did tons of research because I grew up a cop's kid, and you just are told from the very young age all drugs are bad, So I did a lot of research, and I use cannabis to help with pain, and I have severe anxiety. So
now, the one thing I have found to really help me out is CBD oil. Excuse me. I've bought a couple bottles of CBD oil, and I'm telling you right now.
You said that hasn't been helping you lately.
Lately, it hasn't been. But like when I first got it and started using it, the CBD oil was helping, especially in long drives.
See, the CBD oil helps my anxiety, but it does nothing for my pain. But it does help anxiety, which is really neat because you can get CBD out of hemp. Like, you don't have to, there's a renewable source of CBD oil. So looks like the guy that jumps off the teeter-totter.
You got to read that one.
Oh, careful! Puddin looks like the guy that jumps off the teeter-totter when you're on your way up, or when you're way up.
Yeah, I would be that guy.
And Peanut Butter said you have to keep taking it if you want it to help.
Yeah, and the thing is I just don't like taking the CBD oil all the time, and I know I have to keep taking it, but I can't do it. I don't.
I try to get him to help. I try to get him to do all kinds of stuff to help with his pain. He's very stubborn. I believe in cannabis. Unfortunately, I'm a city employee with a CDL.
So you can't use it.
I think is such crap.
Yeah.
Because I'm a huge advocate of.
It's a fucking naturally grown plant.
Yes, I feel like God gave us weed. Okay.
Okay, let me put it this way. I don't smoke weed. I don't do nothing with it, but it is a naturally grown plant. It has been found out to help with cancer. It helps with a lot of things as health-wise with a lot of patients. I believe if it's helping, keep doing it. Don't be forcing these what am I talking about? Like Pfizer, all these pharmaceutical companies. I want to shove cannabis up their ass and tell them to go straight to hell.
Just like Ox said. That really surprised us, Peanut Butter.
Yeah.
But no, Ox said weed is made by the gods, meds are made by humans. Who do you trust? And I say that all the time. Because I don't want to put a bunch of strange chemicals that, humans have put together in my body. I would much rather, utilize weed to help with pain and anxiety. No, that's a good weed. That's a waste of good weed. I'm going to smoke right now too. Okay.
Oh, it's just going to be a 420 party. Well, it's 420 somewhere.
Everyone will think you're funnier.
No, I don't mind that people smoke it. Like I said, Peanut Butter is my brother from another mother. And the long last road trip. Hey, what's up? I'm glad you could join. I just don't believe in, I don't care. Like I said, Puddin is Marcia. Oh my God, it's nice to see you, girl. How are you? I don't mind people doing it.
ADOS, attention deficit. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, it's like squirrel. I change from one thing to the next, and it doesn't bother me. That's how I am. If you guys can handle it, that's good. We're at wow. Well, I didn't know that took the rocks out.
Took all the rocks off our back wall.
Yeah, that took all the rocks off. I told you.
There's a pretty steady breeze here in La Posa South. Like I've noticed when the sun goes down, it's just pretty steady, constant breeze.
What were some of the comments? I missed a bunch of them.
Marcia said, "Great, we're at Craggy."
Great, we're at Craggy.
Janice said her guy has the medical marijuana card.
Next time, get Puddin to burn one.
I'll video for you. Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
No, I don't. Like I said, Peanut Butter, you're my brother. I don't care that you do it. I just don't like it.
Steel Tent said, I would never admit to sitting here smoking a bowl or two.
Janice just said last just subbed or something.
Last just subbed.
Subscribed?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
We're so lost.
Yeah.
We're not even the ones smoking weed.
Oh!
Full tiny
You
house.
better tell the kids I said hi. That's Dana and Steve.
Oh, they're the Uncle Puddin kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You better tell the kids Uncle Puddin said, what's up? They're right here. We are down here in La Posa South.
Subbed
to last. Oh.
I don't know what that means.
Janice, you've lost us. At Craggy, haha, they are laughing. I miss you, kids. I can't wait to give you a big hug. Really? And now comes the rabbit ears. Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my head. So anyway, yeah, I'm the goofy one. She's the one that's more serious. Yeah, I saw your camp. When did you see my camp?
In one of your videos?
In one of my videos where we're at?
You
Oh, it had to be.
Well, yeah.
Because we were over.
Well, unless you were over visiting us when we weren't here.
Oh, she's saying she just subbed to Marsha.
Oh.
I forgot. Oh. Duh.
What's that?
Man, I'm just. Marsha's on. Marsha's watching, and Marsha has her on channel too.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool.
If the kids are watching, I have to be good. Yes, peanut butter, be on your best behavior.
Yeah, if the kids are on peanut butter, behave. Please.
He's kind of one of the kids, but he's the one that's always getting into trouble.
He is, ain't he?
He is. He's like our adopted child.
He's like a 44-year-old, 10-year-old.
Well, why'd you have to go tell everybody how young he was?
Oh, well, peanut butter's 44, and he's like a 10-year-old. Minus about 4. Hey, I'm 6 and I'm proud of it.
45.
Oh, 45. Young yet? Yeah.
Just a pup.
I will be 49 in February. So, just so y'all know. And
I'm $29.95 plus tax.
Yeah. What? No, you're not for sale.
No, that's my age.
But wait, there's more.
$29.95.
Aaron's 36.
You're a pup.
Yeah, you're a puppy.
I can't say much. I just turned 42 a couple days ago.
I think Ox is still a little green behind the ears. I think Ox is older than me. I think he's 55, right?
Yeah, because he said he was born in 63. I have a horrible memory.
I was born in 70. I think he said he was born in...
He's
55. Okay. So, yeah. See,
So no
I at
way.
least knew your age.
So, does that mean it was 63? Was I right?
I think of it as level 45.
That's what my daughter told me. Is that not hilarious? My daughter Alyssa's like a huge gamer, and she said that they just call it levels now. So, I'm at level 42.
I'm at level 48. I graduated in 70. Oh, wow. That's a year I was born.
It was a good year.
Yeah.
I wasn't even a twinkle in my daddy's eye yet. I was born in 76.
At least the best part of me didn't run down my mommy's butt crack.
At least mom didn't swallow you.
Oh! I wouldn't have been here if that happened.
No, my kids gave me a Mother's Day cake one year, and it said, "Thanks for not swallowing us."
He graduated in 2000.
Yeah, my youngest is graduating this year, and I remember when she started kindergarten, and they were like, "This year is the class of 2019," and I was like, "Hell, the apocalypse is coming before that, because that's way off." She's graduating now. I feel so old.
Oh dear.
It's weird. It's when you hear about it, I never thought we'd make it to the 2000s. I thought for sure the world was going to end before that.
Oh yeah, everybody was like, the world's coming to an end in 2000.
I mean, I wasn't like the big Y2K, like, oh my gosh, all the computers are going to crash. But I really didn't think we'd make it this far into the 2000s.
I still think, and I don't care if y'all think I'm crazy or not, but I still think before I die. Got another a squirrel or shiny object. Well, actually, it wasn't shiny object. It was a
time is mine.
Enjoy. Time is mine. Enjoy. Yes, yeah, and that's what. I don't know if y'all want to know a little inside Puddin's brain. That might be kind of dangerous. So if you want, you guys might want to be a little scared. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do a lot of research, and I've said this for the last 10 years. Before I'm dead. Before I die, we are going to have an internal war in the United States. And
Civil War.
We're going to have a big civil war within the United States. And it's going to be, the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. You get that? The right to bear arms.
In a way.
You got to read it on yours because it went too fast.
I thought at this point in time that we would be more advanced than we are. Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. And Ox said a spark in a dark cave. Aaron said, "You ever see UFOs in the desert?"
Yes. Yep. I was actually living in Phoenix in 1997, and they had 7 lights that came over the West Mountains. Me and a bunch of my buddies were on South Mountain in South Phoenix, and we saw all the lights. And if you don't believe me, go look it up on YouTube and look at it. It was
caught on camera by lots of people.
And there was over 100,000 people that saw those lights. Now, in telling this story, they made calls to the military, the police, And the police called the military, and they said there was nothing going on
No
in the
training
military.
exercises
No training
were
exercises.
happening, any of that.
Humans will never reach the goals they have set for themselves. That's true. Hey, I've reached my goal. I'm retired.
My goal is my bucket list. So I'm working on a little bit more every day.
As long as I can shit in a bucket still and do it myself without having something to wipe my ass.
But he wants an ultralight so he can then drop that bucket on.
Yeah, I want an ultralight so that way I can drop eggs out of it and say, hello.
Aaron said, I thought I saw one last weekend. Then I realized it was a water tower with lights on it.
Yeah, but last year or last winter when I was down here, I was making jokes about it.
Janice, look up the lights over Phoenix.
Yeah, the lights over Phoenix, and there'll be videos.
It should come up because it was fairly big. It was a big investigation kind of controversy because at first the military said they weren't doing any training exercises. And
Some of us came from UFOs.
Then they came back later and said they were doing a training exercise, trying to explain it away.
Yeah.
And it was...
1997 is when this happened. That's when I lived in Arizona.
Quite frankly, I'm sure that there's stuff that the military, uses that we don't know anything about, but I've never seen an aircraft able to make the kind of maneuvers the lights were making.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before.
We have an aircraft able to make those kinds of moves.
Ever grow your own?
No, when I had my card, I'm looking to get it renewed here soon. If you're a certain distance away from a dispensary, you have to be a ways away from a dispensary, you can have a cultivate stamp on your card, meaning you can grow up to 5 plants yourself. But you have to be away from a dispensary for them to allow you to do that.
And I think
I
think you have to be at least an hour to an hour and a half away from a dispensary in order to grow it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, I know the state laws are going to be different, but I think you can have up to 5 plants.
Well, and the other problem is, I know this might not look black to you, but I can kill just about anything I try to, plant and keep alive. So I don't think I'd want to try to grow my own. It might end up being just like a shriveled up seed. I don't know. I've always wanted to garden. I want to plant things. I want to have like a little vegetable garden that I'm starting, and I would love to know how to grow my own.
Eventually, there's a place in eastern Arizona that has 20 acres for 10 grand. There's nothing on this property whatsoever. It's just desert, but it's up at 5,000 feet above sea level. I'd like to get some of that property and have my own off-the-grid homestead, so to speak.
That's me, Ox. Ox had my green thumb so bad I have fake plants die on me. Yeah, the only plants I've ever actually been able to keep alive are spider plants, I think they're called.
What the hell is that?
A spider plant, you can grow it in just water in a cup, like a spider plant. All these little tiny leaves come off, and they kind of look like
that thing's like about the camera that I just looked at your camera, and it's like freaking 15 minutes off.
Oh, it's way late.
Yeah, it is way later.
I've killed driftwood. Yeah. And Peanut Butter said, I suck at growing too. Janice says, put it on my watch later. I'll share it when I watch it for that video about the lights.
Yeah, just look up the Phoenix Lights 1997.
Peanut Butter said he's much better at smoking it than growing it.
Oh, he is much better at smoking it. Trust me.
I'm very finicky about being legal about everything. So I don't grow it.
Hi, Sonny.
Going well.
Thank you, Sonny. I don't know if you just showed up or if you're leaving, if you're coming or going, but she found it.
Yeah. She said she put it on her watch later. Her watch later list, and that once she watches it, she'll share it.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting to watch those lights. And I was on, I think there was a couple videos from South Mountain where I was at the time. And there was probably, I'm going to guess, I don't know, 500 to 750 people where I was at that time. Because you can go down there and you can look at you can look at the city lights from where you're at. So you're way above. So when we were at South Mountain looking down, everybody was like, hey, look to the west. And we all looked. Well, then when we looked, we seen 7 lights, and then they all dropped like one at a time. They were perfectly spaced out in the sky, like one right after the other, and then one would disappear, and then the next one would just disappear. And I don't know of any plane or helicopter or anything that would do that, the maneuvers that those lights made. So do I believe in UFOs? Hell yeah, I do. I'm a redneck. What else do I have to believe in?
So, Sunny said, "I'm here. Hope to meet some of you this summer."
Sounds good.
And Aaron said, "Ox, I'm in Raleigh,
North Carolina.
Raleigh area, and know your pain."
Yeah.
But yeah, if I can do it.
Oh, Wilmington, North Carolina.
If I can legally grow my own weed, I would. But I can't right now, so I don't.
Yeah, if we're out and if we get this property over in eastern Arizona, then we'll probably end up trying to grow it there.
And I would think it would be a heck of a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
That way. I know the KOA there. In North Carolina.
Oh.
Maybe.
So yeah. Any other questions you guys want? Any other thing that you guys want to talk about, or anything you want to know?
Inquiring minds.
Inquiring minds. All right, you guys can talk amongst yourselves too if you want.
We'll just spy on your chat and laugh.
Yeah. I'm here to see the college gals in bikinis.
Oh, that's the other channel. You're on the wrong channel.
But that happens up in Lake Havasu around what, March?
Yeah, spring break.
Yeah, spring breaks happens up there in Lake Havasu.
What was your answer
on the meme? On what?
On what meme?
Yes, I believe in Bigfoot. You know that, Peanut Butter, because you believe in it too. No, have I ever seen a Bigfoot? No. But do I believe in him? Oh, hell yes, I do.
I've seen one.
I've heard noises up in the forest in Washington that I've never heard of any other animal. I've heard coyotes, I've heard bears, I've heard moose, I've heard deer, I've heard just about
bull elk. You know,
I've heard just about everything there is. But this screech let out, and I was scared shitless. I mean, I'm 6'1", 300 pounds, and I was scared shitless. So yeah, I believe in Bigfoot. Do I believe? What else do I believe in? Just trying to keep the conversation going. Oh, I know you are. I don't know if I believe in Loch Ness. I do believe there might be sea creatures that we've not yet explored or found out about, because we cannot go the deepest part of the ocean is 7 miles, and no one has gone down there yet. So I do believe there might be some sea creatures we've never even found out. Yeah, we've encountered yet. I believe in UFOs. I believe in shiny objects. Yeah. Just up the road, bikinis.
Bikinis. I think you mean bikinis. I've been watching Dogman videos.
Dogman videos.
I don't think I want to know.
I don't even think I want to know. But sorry, I'm drunk. It's okay.
Don't apologize. What would the Earth look like without water?
Very dry. That's bad that we both said at the same time.
What would your body? Okay, the Earth is made up of what? 80% water.
70% water.
I thought it was 80. Okay, 70% water. Your body is made up of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your body's made up of 70% water. So imagine a body with no water.
What shape? It would be mountainous. Very fucking mountainous is what the Earth would look like without water. I guarantee it would. Because there are so many deep crevices in the ocean that they've never even explored them yet. But if we didn't have no water, we wouldn't even be alive. That's all there is to that.
As I said, what does the body look like without water?
Yeah. Dogman is another Bigfoot kind of creature like the Wolfman. Oh, I think I've heard of him. Is that kind of like South Park when they had the bear vampire man or something like that, or bear cat man or cat bear man? I didn't watch
South Park. The only thing I say about South Park is give me my cheesy poofs. I didn't watch it.
Have you ever?
No, don't want to.
No, that is a place I don't even like to go, because there's a lot of bad things that come out of Uranus. And trust me, she doesn't even want to sleep with me at night sometimes.
I used to think my Aunt Honey was Bigfoot.
Dear God, Ox.
I joke that I'm part Sasquatch because I come from a very long line of hairy men. Like, bad. Thank goodness
Dear.
for razors. That's all I have to say. Oh, no, don't give him any ideas, Aaron.
No, but
Ugh.
my ex-wife did me a Dutch oven once, and it was really bad. I ended up puking. But no, I've been thinking about giving her a Dutch oven. Then she might be sleeping somewhere else. No, really, she has
She was a big,
a.
hairy beast of a woman.
You got my phone has a delay from peanut butter. Oh,
Happy High Van Girl?
yeah, that's Teresa.
Oh, okay. Well, she's happy and
She
she's
says she
high.
has a delay from peanut butter. So
Maybe so. Maybe mine is delayed just because we're so close.
Yeah, maybe
Who
I don't
knows?
know. But anyway,
I tried to give him some antenna.
I give myself antennas, okay?
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, yeah, we're going to be here probably until probably late March or so. Until if she gets a camp hosting job, then we'll go wherever that is. I'm hoping to get in there early enough so we can get a decent one, so it's not real far away from here, but we want it north enough to where we're not going to be.
Well, I mean, because I have kids.
My favorite pudding. Aww.
I have a kiddo in Flagstaff and 2 kiddos in Utah. So somewhere on this side of the states would be nice.
Yeah. And then, just so y'all know, I did start my decals up again. I don't know if anybody is interested in buying any of them. Like I said, I'm not doing this channel for money. I'm not asking for money, or will I ever ask for money? I'm doing this because I love it.
Tidbit to promote our business.
Yeah, and it is called Dixie Decals.
What happens to the LTBA after April?
Then you can stay here 2 weeks. You're only allowed to stay here for 14 days. And then you have to move a minimum of 25 miles to another place. The LVTA turns into like BLM land again.
LT.
Yeah, whatever. That's just like I said DYI instead of DIY.
I understand.
I'm ass backwards. So anyway, so what happens after that is you only get 14 days stay, then you have to move 25 miles, and then you can but you have to wait 16 days to come back to the one you were at before. So you're
allowed any 14 days in a 28-day period, basically, I think is what it said.
Yeah.
So you could like stay for a week, leave for a week, come back for another week, leave for another week, but you're only allowed 14 days every 28. Or you have to move like 25, 30 miles after that and then stay somewhere else. Which is like that's what the Forest Service land is like. In Flagstaff, around the Flagstaff area, you've got a 14-day limit. And then they want you out for 16 and then you can come back. Unless you're moving to, I was in Coconino Forest, I could move to Yavapai Forest and then back to Coconino. I just had to move around to different forest areas.
And that's what it is. If you're on BLM land out here, even during the winter, that's the way it is. But the only reason I wanted to go into the LTVA was because you pay $180, you get water, garbage, and dump.
Because we were paying like $10, $12 every time we needed to dump our tanks.
Right. And it just got to the point where we figured it out financially. It would be cheaper to just come in here and spend $180, and then that way we don't have to worry about nothing, and we have water, we have the dump, we have everything we need right here.
When you pay for your permit through the LTVA and you pay that $180 for September 15th to April 15th, you could go to several different places with that permit.
Yeah, there's like seven different LTVAs that are around this area. There's one down in Yuma.
Any of them until April 15th.
They give you a decal to put on the side of your rig, and I'm gonna sorry about my hand in front of you, but I'm gonna turn this around and see if you can see this. You'll see that blue. I can't even down. I'm trying to point at it with the camera, but you see that blue decal right there? That's what they put. I'm pointing. Okay, when I was doing that, I was pointing towards the door. So, but you get one of those to put on your rig, and then they give you this little itty bitty tiny one that goes on your truck.
We have plans. Ox said, need to buy a 200-acre lot out there and make a gypsy oasis.
And that's what my plan is. And I've been planning that for like the last 4 years since I got into this. Since I wanted to do this, I'm spitting tobacco all over the table. That what that is? Yeah, it's my snuff. My snuff is going all over the table.
Don't say it. Don't spray it.
So anyway, my plan eventually is to get like 40 acres. I don't need no 200 acres. 40 acres would be plenty. What I want to do is open up property, put, those pre-built sheds that you can buy. They're like on the side of the interstate. You stop at an exit ramp and you see those pre-built sheds. I want to get one of those and put on there. And then I want to build like concrete pads for a few people, and then just have open land and clear it out so people can come in and they can park and they can go wherever they want throughout the land.
You should buy Blue Van Dan's place.
Where's his place at? Because buying property, you have to make sure that it's worth the price of it. That's the thing.
Well, and the property that we are looking into is just undeveloped,
right,
bare bones property.
And there's no restrictions on what you can do on that property, so you can do whatever you want.
Hey, Dave's RV Life.
Hey, Dave. Dave was the one that helped me get my memory off of my old laptop and put on my new laptop. Dave is a very intelligent guy when it comes to electronics. Very intelligent.
So he's a fellow geek.
Yeah. So, and we are at an hour and a minute, so I think we're about ready. Yo.
Only respectful people come visit your land.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And that's what we're gonna. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna allow a lot of people there. I'm gonna be very picky on who I have.
We don't want it overrun with people, but we'd like a place that our friends can have to stop and camp and
all our fellow nomads that we are very close with. We want to make sure that if BLM kicks people off.
Hey, South Dakota, Lisa.
Hi. And if BLM starts kicking people off the land, we want to make sure we have a place for the fellow nomads, our fellow nomads, to go, so that way.
Redneck Gypsy Club. Well, and we would like a kind of a home base.
Right.
We don't want to live stationary. We like being on the road and being able to travel around, but it'd be nice to maybe have some place to leave our sentimental stuff without having to tote it around with us everywhere we go.
Right.
Like, I could leave a lot of my craft stuff or my pictures and stuff like that, in a locked up storage area on our property.
Right.
And not have to carry it with us everywhere.
See, I've been planning this out. That's what I want too. Yeah. See?
I think it would make it a little bit easier. We wouldn't have to worry so much about weight, because he has weight with his decal business, and I bring weight into the rig with all my crafts. Yeah, because the vinyl that I have for my plotter is heavy. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. And that's a lot of weight. The rolls of vinyl are very heavy.
Yeah.
Also.
So with horseshoe and dart shooting range. Well, hell yeah.
Well, yeah.
You gotta have a shooting range.
And I would love to have a fishing pond. I love to fish, and I love to eat fish.
I hate fish.
Puddin doesn't like fish. But I love.
No, I love shrimp and crawfish, but I can't eat catfish, tuna, anything like that. It's disgusting.
I don't like catfish, but I do love me some rainbow trout.
See, I can't eat fish.
And
it makes me sick. Ugh. We're gonna have to fix the rocks here in a minute.
I know. It's getting quite loud.
Yeah.
But I figured we'd fix it once we were done.
So, yeah, that's fine. And I keep wanting to quit, but people keep it coming and showing up. So, why not?
Well, do you want me to try to fix them while you're...
No, you don't have to. I'd rather watch them play in the water than eat them. Yeah, me too, Ox.
Well, I don't mind catching them and releasing them.
Yeah,
but usually I fish for food.
I love catch and release. It's the fun part of it. But I just don't like eating them. Eating fish to me, fish is disgusting. It doesn't taste right. And she's fixing rocks. We put a tarp up around to kind of hold the cold air out, because we play board games at night. So when we bring the board games out, and actually I got a new game. I catch and release. Yep, me too, Daryl. We put this up around here so we can play the board games, but it got to the point where the wind was just giving it so freaking cold through here. So I put the tarp up behind us, and it goes all the way around the side, so it stays a little bit warmer in here. Yeah, I remember your video last week with the fish. Yeah, that video was like, ugh. I don't do fish at all by any means. So, but yeah, I really want this place for everybody, and I mean, some of my closest friends, fellow nomads, like Seth and Peanut Butter and Happy High Van Girl. And there's a lot of other ones a lot of them that I can't, that are not here, or I just can't name them all. They'll all know where this place is at, and they're more than welcome to go there and stay there as long as they want. There's only going to be one rule: you pack it in, you pack it out. If I find out that you're the one that left the mess, you're not coming back.
It was weird seeing them dumped into the water.
Yeah, like that was
stalking, stalking the lakes. It's a strange. It was really strange. My whole life, like, I've been around that, living in Flagstaff. They stock the lakes up there. I've never actually seen it done before. I had to go watch his video.
Yeah,
because I thought it was really cool. I wasn't over there with them that day.
Still sleeping when it happened.
Shut up. No, I wasn't.
I thought you were sleeping.
No, I wasn't. I was in the rig.
Did you guys do the van build? No.
It was it was too crazy for us. I have severe anxiety, and I get super claustrophobic around a bunch of people.
And when we heard we got a hold of Peanut Butter got a hold of one of his friends, and they said that it was just super swamped, and people were having to park 2 miles away just to be for the van build. And I don't do good around crowded people, but I'm kind of glad we didn't go, because we heard a lot of drama went on. And
we try to keep the drama to a minimum in our life.
So. Yeah, we don't do drama. Drama is something that you keep that shit away from me. You save the drama for your mama, and you go tell her and bitch to her about it. Don't come to me. Even though drama has a way of following me, which sucks. But
I think he enjoys it just a little bit.
No, I don't. I don't.
You don't like being in the middle of it. You enjoy knowing what's going on, because you watch videos on it and you're like, look at what happened at the van build.
Well,
and I'm like, I don't want to see it, because I don't even want to hear about the drama.
Well, the thing is when people start talking about drama, you're like, oh, it makes you curious, because you're like, oh, what happened? So it makes you curious to wonder, okay,
I'm not
so
curious
what actually happened there that caused all this stuff going on? So I started watching videos, and I was just like, holy crap, thank God I am not there, because that is just way too much. It went way overboard. And like I said, I won't do drama. I hate drama.
I'd rather not even watch the video. Peanut Butter even said you secretly love drama. I say the same thing. He doesn't like to be in it. But he makes him feel better if he knows what happened.
Because I want to know the truth. If you hear something,
but I think that's inviting drama in a way. So
I don't want to be. I don't want to be involved in the drama. I just want to know what happened. I want to know the truth of what happened.
So he secretly loves drama. You like to watch Jerry Springer? Jerry. I
used to like watching Jerry. Yeah.
I lived very, very close to where they taped the Jerry Springer show in 95, 96. And my friend actually went on that show, and they gave her a script and told her that this was how it was going to go, because they play stuff up for the that drama factor. If the story wasn't good enough, they souped it up a little bit, and it was just drama.
I slept with my brother's sisters.
This is my brother, baby, cousin, daddy.
They taped him. I thought they went off. I thought Jerry Springer went off the air. I didn't think he's getting old.
As long as people want the drama,
that's true.
They'll keep filming it.
I mean, it's fun watching other people's drama. I just don't like it around me.
I liked the Steve Wilkos show, because he was Jerry's the top security guy.
And he's big and bald.
And he went and started his own show, and his was a little less drama than Jerry Springer, I think. But he scared people. Like, he'd be like, "I'll throw your butt off the stage."
I have YouTube. If I want drama, I'll Google it.
Yeah. I don't even like to watch the videos on stuff, because it's like I would just rather not know what's going on, because I feel like once you know, then it's like you're invested in it. You're giving your time.
You're just now fixing the rocks on the delayed.
I know.
That was like 15 minutes ago, right?
I could turn it up and we could hear you echo.
No, don't turn it up. Actually, I got a new game. I can't really. Turn it back down.
So. It's very delayed on my end, but I'm just here to read the comments.
Anyway. So if
Wilkos, Maury, and Springer are all in the same studio here in Stamford, Connecticut now.
I like Maury too. You are not the father, or She
No,
tests like 20 people, and not one of those guys was a father.
One time that I ever watched Maury and guessed wrong. I could pretty much always tell whether or not those babies belong to their daddy.
Oh, you're a part of this show now, Lucky.
No, I'm over here.
Oh yeah, she's part of the drama now.
Nope, so, I'll put my earbuds in, put on some meditation music, and zone everybody out.
So anyway, I'm going to close this out here very, very shortly. I'm going to go Monday and try to get a quad. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm not getting my hopes up, but we're going to try it. At least that way I have something to run around in the desert with and cause trouble. You see the big old redneck on a freaking quad.
Well, I love to be outdoors, but because of my medical issues, I can't walk very far.
Neither can I.
And it limits what I can do, because I used to love to just get out and walk and go everywhere and, walk for miles, and I loved it. And my body won't let me do that anymore. So it'll be neat if we can get a quad to be able to get out on it.
Because I can't walk long distances either, and it sucks. Okay, you guys be safe, be well, and enjoy all this before you.
Heck yeah.
Ox, you have a good night, buddy.
It was good to see everybody.
Yeah, we're going to shut this down here in a minute. So y'all be good, be safe, love one another, be kind to one another. And
Ox, that means peace, right?
Yeah, at least.
Because that's what I thought it meant, and that's what I told Puddin.
Yeah, the DOHIYI. It means Doi. Yes.
I was right.
Okay. So anyway, y'all be safe, love one another, be kind to one another, and live life to the fullest, because tomorrow's not promised.
Life is short. Eat dessert first.
Yeah. All right. You guys have a great night, and we'll be back next Saturday again. Same time, same Puddin channel. Y'all be good. Have a great week. Later, guys. We love you.